In this video, I just want to look at some general probability examples, things that you should be able to do based off of what we've discussed so far with the complements, mutually exclusive and non-mutually exclusive events, and probabilities, things of that nature. Example 1 in this video states, assume the probability of having a boy or girl is equally likely. So one gender is not more likely than the other. We're going to assume that we're not having twins or triplets. It's a single child at a time. We don't know what is the probability that a family with 4 children will have exactly 3 boys. So what is the probability that a family with 4 children will have 3 boys? There are several ways to go about this problem. One way is to start with the total. I could write out the sample space. I could write all the possibilities for a family having 4 kids. However, I'm going to use a little bit of math to figure out my total. Think about the family with 4 kids as having 4 spots to fill. For the first child, the oldest child, there are 2 possibilities. It could be a boy or a girl. For the second child, still 2 possibilities. It could be a boy or a girl. Same for the third child and for the fourth child. If you multiply these together, that will give you 16. That's the total number of possibilities in the sample space. I want to see out of these 16, well, how many could have 3 boys? And we'll write those out. It could be arranged so I have 3 boys, and then the fourth child would have to be a girl because they have 4 kids. I'm looking for 3 boys. It could be a boy, a girl, then a boy as the birth order. Or we could have boy, girl, boy, boy. Or the girl could even be the oldest child, followed by 3 boys. Essentially, we just moved this girl up in the birth order. There are 4 ways the family could have exactly 3 boys. So to find my probability of 3 boys, we can say those 4 ways out of the 16 total, that's 1/4 or 0.25. There's a 25% chance that they would have 3 boys if the family has 4 children. Example 2 and 3 are similar. Example 2 asks, are the events of being a senator and being 50 years old mutually exclusive? Now, in order to be mutually exclusive, you can't be both at the same time. So we're going to think, well, is it possible for someone to be a U.S. senator and to be 50 years old at the same time? Well, yeah, that's totally possible. I'm sure there are senators today who are 50 years old. So because you can be in both at the same time, these are not mutually exclusive. There's an overlap here. You can be in this category and you can be in this category at the same time. Example 3, on the other hand, asks, are the events of having a 4.0 GPA and making a C in 2 of your classes mutually exclusive? These are mutually exclusive. You can't be in both categories at the same time. In order to have a 4.0 GPA in college, you have to make all A's. If you make 2 C's, you are no longer going to have a 4.0. So just a few general examples to be familiar with for Chapter 5.